It's a little bit of a mix-up of these people catching their Fafo wake-up call, and I throw a little comedy up in there because, gotta laugh a little bit. So anyway, that's how it is.
Roll the tape.
But some folks who aren't feeling Trump's optimism right now are American farmers, and they are stuck in the middle of all of this.
Frank, who did you vote for president?
Mr. Trump.
Right?
Trump.
Mr. Trump.
If the election were today, Frank, would you vote for Donald Trump?
No way. Couldn't happen.
No.
You voted for President Trump. So now, in this moment, you say you're in a free fall. What is your message to him?
So I'm off the Trump train. Where I'm going for now is I got to protect my business.
Island, a wheat farmer who says he's lost $400,000 since Trump took office.
I think there was a lot of people who voted for him that want to stay loyal to him, but it's going to get to the point where financially, if it's between supporting the president or losing your family farm.
You voted for the president?
Yes, I did.
And do you support these policies which might be hurting farmers like you?
Right now, we're the ones that are taking the hit.
I think he's sort of backstabbing the main people who got him into office in the Midwest, and he just left us down.
Makes me emotional to know that I ever fucking stood by idly and blind and let that shit happen.
You know that I have been a Trump supporter, and I can no longer say that I am Maga.
I regret my vote for Trump. I voted for Trump. I'm done. I have I don't have any more resilience in me. But we need to encourage these people. Thank you for having the courage to speak out now. It is too late, but now that you're here, keep speaking out, and please join us in the fight. That's the only way we're going to get through this, because we have to continue to welcome the people who are going to be suffering along with us over to the side of the fight if we're going to win the fight.
Latinas for Trump, the founder, criticizes and condemns the Trump administration for being against Latinas. It's the Florida State Senator, Alina Garcia, co-founder of the group Latinas for Trump. They supported Trump during the presidential cycle. They are now coming out against Trump on some of the immigration-related arrests being carried out by his administration, which she called, quote, unacceptable and inhumane.
Trump told us everything he believed. He told us what he wanted to do. He told us how he wanted to do it. Nothing he is doing now should be surprising to anyone. It's upsetting, but how does this woman not feel foolish right now? I guess I'm glad that she is actually speaking out against the actions of the administration that she once supported. It shows that people can and do change and alter their stances on things, even though I believe she's still overall a Trump supporter. But at the same time, what did she think was going to happen once Trump did get reelected? So much of Trump's support hinges on his supporters just hearing all of the foul things that come out of his mouth and out of the mouths of those who are close to him and close to his administration. And immigrant communities cannot be relied upon to stand up for other immigrants because they have this false belief that once you've made it over here, you are now better or different than the ones who have not made it over yet. You're special and they want to feel special. So immigrants, more often than they really should, love to just close that door behind them, which is something that we're seeing right now, specifically in the Latin community. I don't understand.
Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. Roll the tape.
In when we standing on business, I'm a big stepper, underground methods.
And now they deported me, they kicking me out, and they breaking my family apart.
¿Por qué están arrestando personas inocentes que solo huyen de una dictadura, de una tiranía asesina comunista?
Tras la detención de la joven cubana Laura de la Caridad González Sánchez, líderes del movimiento anticomunista I-220A expresaron su apoyo.
Como movimiento legal en el estado de la Florida, necesitamos por favor que se tomen en cuenta que si no hemos cometido crimen, que tenemos nuestras vidas organizadas, nuestro asilo pendiente, que por favor no tenemos por qué vivir con este terror.
I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote.
Raise your hands, come on.
For Donald Trump.
Lo hicimos porque nosotros queríamos. A mí nadie me pagó un centavo. A mí nadie me dijo que esto iba a ser beneficioso, ni siquiera que iba a
Those people didn't even get paid to do that. Crazy. The wordplay that the GOP specifically used in Florida, especially Miami, on Venezuelans and Cubans is unreal. They told you guys that they're only going after the criminals. You guys are the criminals. When you come to this country illegally, that's the crime. But what you do is you seek asylum because you're saying you're running away from a very bad government. But you still have to get here to seek asylum. And when you seek asylum, you give your name, where you're living, where you're working. That's how this works. So that's what they did. They didn't go around trying to find a bunch of illegal immigrants everywhere because that's difficult to do. Apart from the farms and the construction sites, it's hard to find illegal immigrants in the country. They don't leave a paper trail. But people that seek asylum do. And that's why they went to y'all houses in Miami and picked y'all up because they knew where you were at. Your paperwork wasn't completed. But hey, I will vote for Donald Trump. You voted for your people to get deported because he don't give a shit what you look like. Y'all could look white, you can have the proximity to whiteness, but you are from Cuba and he don't give a shit. So thoughts and deportations.
Where are all the white undocumented people being deported? You think we don't have Canadians, Northern European, British people? They are here just as illegally as anybody else. They are also committing crimes. This is racism. If you don't see that, I don't know what to tell you.
Look at this place. This is the land of the white man. We have to reclaim our land. White power. White power. White power. White power. White power. White power. Excuse me. Can somebody tell me where the exit is? You're dead meat.
Hey, Luis, ¿cómo está? You don't look too good, man. You want to ride? Well, Luis, I got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is you're only 5 miles from East LA. The bad news is it's that way. Hey, relax, man. I know how to handle these people. Hey, listen up. Luis says the white man can kiss his ass. Make sure you tell your friends without shouting.
Thanks for watching. Also, that thing with the El Funky, I'm putting up a few deals. You see, he got out of it one of the commenters told me that he hired a fancy lawyer and had connections to get out of it. I guess there was big time right, because seems more or less that's what they said. The AI that I used barely even recognized that it was a thing. You know, it was like, it's just a rumor, but it was more than a rumor. You know, it was real and it spread out. And like they said, he got the lawyer, the connections, whatever. And I think that the accusations, like they said, they just like what Trump is doing, they just make up stuff and attach it to you, and like they're doing with the Abrigo guy, you know, saying that he trafficked people and this, that, and the other. You know, it's the same thing like that. That's the charge. They're not real. So if you got a lawyer that can prove, you ain't gonna prove it on your own. You know, if you got a lawyer that can prove it, I guess that'll work, and that's what it is. So that's what's up. It is what it is, huh? All right, I'm out. All right, L Funky, good to you, man. You know, still supporting Trump though. I don't get it.